3-cat spam does not take skill in Pixgun 3D. You read that title right. I 100% will tell you right now that title is 100% correct, and I'm going to be explaining everything in this video, so make sure you watch till the end, because I already know there's some keyboard warriors and some 3-cat spam fanboys or fangirls who are already very, very upset and already ready to do their keyboard warrior comments down below, leaving hate comments and dislikes. And honestly, if you want to do that, if you feel like that's what you need to do, feel free to do that. But I do ask you to watch till the end of the video so you can properly hear what I'm saying, and then you can judge your opinion. You can form your opinions based on what I've said after you've actually heard what I want to say, instead of just seeing the title and forming an opinion, because I know there's lots of people out here to do that. And what can you say when everyone in today's generation really just has the IQ of a goldfish and, well, the attention span of a squirrel? So like I said, cat spam does not take skill in Pixgun 3D. Honestly, I don't think any game modes in Pixgun 3D take skill. And honestly, in most games, there's really not much skill involved. Yes, hand-eye coordination is a thing that can be considered a skill. But to be honest, 100% honesty, there's really nothing skilled about tapping buttons on your screen and swiping your fingers. You know, swiping your fingers on the screen doesn't really take much skill. I'm doing that right now while I have the definition of skilled pulled up. And honestly, if you do think that tapping buttons on a screen does take skill, then me typing in on Google define skill is a skill itself. And honestly, that takes no skill at all. If you actually do think that tapping your buttons on your phone takes skill, then you should probably get outside more. Like, just go shoot a basketball, go hit a baseball, throw a baseball with your dad or something, because you really need to get out more, because tapping buttons on your phone really does not take a skill. With that being said, I'm not saying that cat spam is the easiest thing to do in the world. It's not very hard either, but yeah, cat spam is harder to do than heavy spam. That's common sense. I'm not saying that heavy spam's easier to do. I'm not saying that cat spam's the hardest thing to do in the world. Just hear me out on why cat spam itself does not take skill. So like I said, basically with cat spam, you're just tapping buttons. I personally have not played the game since the last Pixgun 3D video that I've done, simply just because of some bugs, and I just didn't really want to deal with those bugs right now. And so yeah, I'm not a cat spam player either, so I'm not very good at it. But with that being said, I can still do it. I'll show you guys a clip right here. So yeah, if cat spam takes so much skill, then how come I could just do it after picking my phone up for the first time in like a week or half a week, and I don't even practice it regularly? Like, how is it skilled? How is it hard to do if someone can just pick it up and do it? Honestly, to be completely honest, if you have the proper loadout, cat spam is honestly a very easy thing to do. Obviously, if you are using a loadout that has delays on every single weapon, cat spam is going to be a bit difficult. Or if you're using one of those loadouts where you have to do it one specific way, or else you're going to have delays on everything, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do than others. But with that being said, it's still not a skill. You just have to learn the pattern. If you learn the pattern, I mean, 2-year-olds can learn patterns. Monkeys have learned patterns. They've literally had monkeys studied who can learn patterns and do stuff like that. They've had birds who can learn. They've had rats, literal rats, who can learn patterns. So if learning a pattern for a human being is hard for you, then I stand by my statement that you have the IQ of a goldfish. So the definition of skill is the ability to do something well. So, I mean, obviously, with that being said, if you're talking about that, then the real only skill in Pixgun 3D would be aim. Because if you, like, some people struggle with aim. I myself am not very good at aiming, so I'm not going to be very good at cat spam. I'm not going to be very good at primary spam when it comes to primary weapons, like the Secret Forces rifle, the crystal laser cannon, just because my aim's not very well. I'm going to miss lots of my shots. With that being said, if you have good aim, cat spam is a very broken thing to do, and it's very easy to do, which is why they wanted it nerfed in the first place. If you can master aim in any game, you're going to have an advantage over anybody, because aim itself is the skill. Tapping buttons on your screen to learn the pattern of how to cat spam is not hard to do, so that itself is not a skill. And for all the people who are like, pro player, I'm a pro player, like King, for example, who literally just did whatever he could to try to show that he is the best player in the game, the most pro player ever. Pro is short for profession or professional, and the definition of professional is relating to or connected with a profession and that is also engaged in a specified activity as one's main paid occupation rather than as a pastime. Unless Pixel Gun 3D is your main paid occupation, you're not a professional. The only true professionals in the game would be the developers and the content creators, because that is their profession. Their profession is the game. That's what they're getting paid to do. So all you cat spammers who are actually very good at the game, you're not pro players, you're just good at the game. There's nothing pro about it. Unless you started uploading the game and uploading your really good clips and actually started making money from it, and like if you're 14, that would more than likely be your main occupation. That's the only way you're getting money. Then yeah, you would be a pro player then. But I mean, to be completely honest, being 100% real, there's nothing skilled about cat spam, there's nothing skilled about primary spam, there's nothing skilled about heavy spam. The only skilled thing in the game is aiming, and that is the same with literally every single game. Now, of course, I'm not saying cat spam is the easiest thing to do in the world. If you do aim and you have picked up, like, you can literally pick up how to cat spam in 10 minutes. That's really how it is. The only issue then is learning how to aim. So don't say cat spam takes skill, take aiming takes skill. Aiming is a skill. Don't recommend people to cat spam when they're not really good at aiming. I would recommend someone to try cat spam if they're already really good at aiming. If I picked up a primary weapon right now, I would suck. I cannot aim. If I tried cat spamming right now, 1v1ing with some of the really good players in the game, I don't know the best players right now because lots of them are quitting, then I would get clapped because I can't aim. I suck at aim. So stop saying, cat spam takes skill! You're a heavy spamming noob! Like, it's just so childish. Just grow up. It's a video game. What does it even matter by the end of the day? It's a video game. Why do you care if you're the most talented player in the game? There's literally been players out here who make it their only priority to show that they're better than everybody else and show that they're the most skilled player, the most professional player. It's stupid. Grow up. It's a video game, a mobile video game, a Minecraft-styled shooter. There is nothing skilled about tapping buttons on your screen and swiping through videos. If that's the case, if you just searched up something on YouTube, technically, according to your logic, you are very skilled. This is a big skill. That is not a skill. If you honestly think that cat spam is a skill, please, when you go to apply for a job, please put under like what you can do, cat spam. Put cat spam under that. Please do. If you honestly 100% honest think that cat spam takes skill, put that on your resume. I dare you. Do it. And let me know how that turns out for you. And it's the same thing with every single game. If you play Fortnite and you think that building takes a lot of skill, then put that on your resume. If you honestly think it's a skill, put it on your skills on your resume. I play Fortnite a good bit, and to being completely honest, building is not that hard to do. You learn the pattern and you get it down really easily. Really, all you have to do is work on your hand-eye coordination. If you have good hand-eye coordination, you can honestly be good at pretty much any video game as long as you learn the patterns. I mean, it's kind of like the freaking movie Pixels, where Adam Sandler literally says that the video games are all about patterns. That's honestly the truth. That's 100% honest truth. In all of today's video games, all you have to do is either learn the patterns for the aspect of the game, such as building or aiming, or cat spam tapping the buttons in the proper places. If you can't click the buttons straight, then you're a little bit special needs, such as myself. I can't click buttons straight. I struggle with that in every single game. I don't know why. I'm a console player. I'm not a mobile player. I will tell you guys that right now. I've played on controller since literally I was 3 years old. I didn't start playing mobile games until I was probably mobile shooters until I was probably 2013, 2012, probably around there. So I would have been 10 years old or 11 years old by then. So yeah. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to drop some facts on you guys right there with today's video. Cat spam does not take skill. Heavy spam does not take skill. Primary spam does not take skill. Gadget spam does not take skill. Any type of game style, whatever you want to call it, play style in today's Pixel Gun 3D, or in any day's Pixel Gun 3D, does not take any skill at all. The only thing that takes skill is aiming itself, because, I mean, you can spam a primary but miss all your shots. You can cat spam, but you miss all your shots. If you can't hit your shots, then where's the skill? The only skill would be aiming. That's what you need to work on, aiming. That's the only skill you can actually build up in the game is aiming. And I guess hand-eye coordination, but that's more of a life thing than just video games. So, I mean, yeah. Let me know what you think about this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys leave a like. Comment down below what you guys think about what I've stated. And if you guys do want to see more content, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss out on any uploads. I do hope to get more commentary videos out. Comment down below some other topics I should do videos on. Does not have to be Pixel 3D related. If you guys did make it this far, comment down below. Hashtag Rigby Spoon. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Hope you guys all had a very blessed day. Bye-bye.